And their life could start to grow and expand. Sometimes everybody can't come with you. Okay? I mean, and I don't wish any people that we used to mess with any harm or any ill will or anything like that, but you just can't.
You just can't stop us.
What's up? Welcome to the Muses YouTube channel. Oh my God, we are so excited to be here.
We're so excited, y'all. This is our launch day and this is our first video. Yay! Happy Pride, everybody.
Happy Pride.
I'm so excited. We have been working so hard making sure we get great content for you guys, and I'm so excited for you guys to see. So in this video, we are talking about why it's important to follow your intuition. So make sure you stay tuned for more.
Yes, and if you're not already, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so you can see when we drop our new videos.
Yes.
And like, share, and comment so we can continue to grow. We actually also want to see who our first earliest subscribers are. So hit the comments below and let us know who subscribed so that we can meet you and say hi back. Okay, so we recently went viral with one of our TikTok videos, and it was our snake one. Thank you so much if you liked, shared, or commented on that one. Thank you. But there were a lot of questions.
Yes, and if you don't know what snake video we're talking about, this is it.
A lot of people wanted to know, oh, well, how do I know that I'm toxic? Or how do I know if it's just me, all I want to do is hang around people that are cool and have great energy? There's nothing wrong with that. That's why we were very clear in the text. It says people who drain you and toxic people who leave you feeling drained. There's a big difference.
Yeah, because they only want you for your energy. They're trying to take what you have and put it on themselves. And after you encounter with these people, you feel that when they leave.
Right. The opposite of that would be, okay, you take a little of my energy, but baby, you got to fill that cup back up. You got to give me something back.
That's right. It's so funny that you said
it's not a given. It's not an all given. You got to give it back.
Right.
What you got for me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What can you store in my soul? What can you put inside me to help build me up? What gold can you bring out of my, my dirt and my sulfur, my shadow? What can you help grow in me? Because when I'm with people, and you know this, and when you're with people, we love to give. What I learn, I give freely. So
I also think that it's important that when you give, you're not just constantly giving and giving and giving. Like she said, you have to give and then receive, give and then receive. And I feel like that's a perfect balance of having a good relationship with someone that you're with or someone that you're friends with.
Or family.
Yeah.
Family can be some of the most draining, toxic individuals in your life.
They can.
And a lot of people like to consider, oh, well, they're my blood, so I have to pick up the phone. Or they're my blood, so I have to.
They're your blood, you don't have to do anything because
you can't pour from an empty cup.
You say that again.
You can't pour from an empty cup. You have to be full. I have to be full in order to give. So the people that are in my life, they thank God for these people because they know when they call me to dump something on me, and I shouldn't say dump, but it's like just call just to talk or to give advice or to talk things through. Right, like there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Like I said before, we love to give freely. It's just, I don't want that to be our constant everyday banter where I'm always constantly giving advice, or Janika's always constantly making someone laugh, or
always trying to lighten the mood. How do you know when to follow your intuition or when your intuition is trying to give you a sign that says avoid these people, do this, don't do that? Like, what does that feel like? How do you know?
It could come in many different forms. Sometimes some people they hear their instinct or their intuition a lot differently. Some people it's just a knowing. Not so much of a thought. It's just I know. I don't necessarily know how I know, or you may know how you know. You know, a lot of us have spiritual connections, friends on the other side. But however you may feel, that gut feeling is what people sometimes classify it as. And we're creatures of habit. It's human nature. So it's gonna take a few times to get to notice, like, oh, you know, I had that thought in my head when we was sitting there, and then instead of waiting years down the line to figure them people really ain't about, then learn to listen to that voice the first time, and that's your intuition saving your way.
Right. A reason why I think it's important to like follow your intuition is because it can save you from enemies. It can save you from wasting your time. It can save you money. I mean, we definitely been there, done that. Like,
it's true.
Some examples of like when we should have followed our intuition, but we went against it. Like, let me see. One of them was a trip we took a while back when we went to Palm Springs. You know, we kept having these conversations about, should we go? Should we no? Should we go? And we wanted it to be like, you know, surrounded by friends, but also a break. Like, we were working day in, day out, all day, all night, and we just wanted a break. And we, you know, took the girls. It was just a nice trip, but it ended up not really being a break for us. Like, we still went there. We still kind of felt like we were working, or all the energy that was there was not matched. And that's how you know when you have to listen to your intuition that tells you certain people work together and
you went there.
People
she
don't.
went there.
I mean, it's just the truth. I mean, are we not here to tell the truth?
It's true. It's
like,
true.
You can't.
It's true. We love all our friends.
We do.
If you got an invite from us, then that just means we like you in our company. Let's just be clear.
Yeah, clear.
That certain friends
don't hang well with
certain
other friends.
And we learned that not just in Palm Springs, but on other trips too.
Yeah, other trips too, years ago. It's like, you know, people move in and out of your lives for different reasons, and your intuition will set things up. So when you finally listen and you remove those people from your life, you'll see that your life, you know, starts to grow and expand.
And their life could start to grow and expand. Sometimes everybody can't come with you. Okay? I mean, and I don't wish any people that we used to mess with any harm or any ill will or anything like that, but you just can't.
You just can't.
But y'all can sit with us.
Yeah, you're definitely sit with us. You know, but like she said, much love to all of our friends. No ill intentions, nothing, but it was just an example. Now, one example that we did do when we did listen to our intuition, I would say this was last week when we were supposed to go to the studio to do some work.
Okay, so let's break it down. If this is your first time here and you haven't caught our intro video, make sure you check that out. But if you didn't, if you don't feel like right now, we're both entrepreneurs and artists.
Yes.
And so, of course, this is our space, our home space, and we have an art studio downtown in LA.
Yeah.
And well, every day, if you know me, I'm a meticulous planner. I have ADHD.
She is.
I have to have a schedule or everything will go awry. We were scheduled and booked to go and finish a painting, which I can't wait to share here on YouTube as well. And we were dressed, about to walk out the door.
I had my studio bag. I was ready.
Thanks. But my spirit would not let us walk out that door.
Yeah.
It was like I said earlier, it was a knowing. We're not supposed to go to the studio today. I don't know why, but let's just work from home today and we'll put it off till tomorrow. It just doesn't feel right. I'm very in tune with my intuition. And so is Janika.
Yeah.
Y'all, tell them what happened.
She was on her phone and then out of nowhere she was like, babe? I was like, yeah. She was like, you know, there's an active shooter right now downtown LA by our studio. I was like, say what now? She said, yes, there's an active shooter right now downtown LA. I was like, wow.
And it will happen like that.
Yes.
It will. There was even times where you were driving and it was like, I was like, nah, pull over, let me get in the front seat. I don't drive. Y'all know I don't like to drive. I hate the highway.
She don't drive.
I don't like to drive at all, especially in Los Angeles.
She don't drive.
I don't drive. I hate it, but I'll do it, you know, if I have to. But this one night, we was leaving the studio and it was like, no, let me drive. I got in the driver's seat, y'all, on the highway. Was it a tire that came rolling back?
Yes.
It's like every time I suggest that she gets out of the seat and I drive, there's always some sort of swerving that happens later to where I avoid the accident. Meanwhile, you always get in.
I don't always get in accidents. Anytime there's ever been a situation where something has happened to the car, it's because someone hit me. I don't hit people, okay? People don't be paying attention, but that's why it's important when you drive, you have to drive with other people. Well, you know why? It probably happened more with me because I drive more.
The probability of that ratio might be true.
You know? But it's like, because had I been in the driver's seat, you know, in my head, I watch Fast and Furious, you know, Tokyo Drift, I'd be like...
See, and that's the problem right there. That's the problem.
I know, and I also have a little bit of slight of like road rage.
And I have a lot of road rage. Y'all will get more driving videos too. If you guys want to see vlogs, let us know. We have the most intense days.
Yes, we do. The most interesting conversations happen when we're like outside.
Yeah, so let us know in the comments below if you want vlogs and like to see our conversation during like to and fro from the studio.
Yeah.
This is a reason why people might want to latch on to you because of your energy. Because you might look at us and say, well, of course, you guys seem da-da-da-da-da. No, you never. People could literally be using your energy just as a sounding board so that they can dump all their stuff on you. And when you get off the phone, yeah, people go through stuff. We're humans. You got to have people to talk to. Don't ever let that make you shy away from talking to your go-to person. But sometimes they could just be around you just to get that negative energy off. But energy is neither created nor destroyed. So all it did was transfer itself to you. So make sure you blocking yourself. And, you know, give them a word of encouragement or some inspiration or even sometimes just a listening ear if they don't want your advice. And then, you know, y'all talk it through and end it on a high note, end it on a high vibration, end it on words, like I said, words of encouragement, and to the point where, you know, you can dust it off of you. Don't ever let that energy stay within you. Don't carry it on. Don't gossip about it, because now you really brought it into your life.
Yeah, that's so true. And you also don't know, just because, you know, you do the spiritual work for yourself, don't mean that other people aren't doing spiritual work or tapped into, because they could be coming around you with some, you know, rituals and things already in their mind that they done did when they come around you, so that when they're around you, it actually works. And they could do that to take your talents, to take your gifts, like
to take your happiness.
Yes, you might, you know, one day you might be like, oh, dang, like if you're a singer, your throat's always scratchy once you encounter with somebody, or, you know, if you paint or you do something with your hands or you type in, it's like, oh man, like, you know, you start getting all these aches.
Pay attention.
You have to always make sure before you encounter with somebody, protect your space. Make sure you light your candles, do whatever little saying.
Do whatever you do. Ask your ancestors.
Yes,
even a Bible verse. Don't get it twisted. I'm born and raised in the church. I will still quote a Bible verse. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Will work just as good as anything else, because power is in the tongue.
Yes. Just make sure that you're doing everything that you can to protect your space around everybody that you encounter.
Sure.
So even when you encounter someone that you love, someone that you enjoy spending time with, if it's your lover or a friend, just protect your space so that the energy can just be enormous and you can just have a beautiful conversation and a great time. And that's how you know you leave events or you leave somebody, you be like, wow, I really had a good time. You know, that's the
they poured into your cup. It was a great energetic exchange.
If you do what you're supposed to do and do the right things to protect yourself, intuition can guide you through life if you use it.
Absolutely.
So take action, listen, show gratitude for the insight that you received, because it saved you.
Absolutely. And it's a learning process.
Yeah.
To be able to pinpoint, oh, my intuition is telling me, because you know, there's other subconscious thoughts in your head that if you're not keen to listening to your own intuition, you know, over time, eventually, you'll start to be like, okay, well, I remember this feeling before and I didn't listen that time. Let me go ahead and just do it. And sometimes you might hurt a person's feelings, but what's more important?
Right, it is what it is. Are they important or are you?
Yeah, it's not like you're not going to talk to them unless that's your choice, but you know, I'm very protective of my space, of my time, of my energy, of my home.
Yes, so if you are our friends and we enjoy being around you and you see us on more than one occasion, that means we love you. That means you are in good with us. That means the muses love my energy, they love my space, and
absolutely,
I give into their cup just as they give into mine.
We know some dope, amazing people that have such strong, powerful energy that when we are in the room together, magic happens, okay?
Say it again.
So collect your tribe, Tell everyone who ain't a part of that tribe, they gotta go. It was fun. I hope you have a blessed life.
Yep.
No hard feelings, but that chapter is closed.
Right. So comment down below any times that you've encountered where you listened to your intuition or you didn't listen to your intuition and, you know, a circumstance happened or just some dope energy happened. Like, I want to know.
Me too.
I want to know how other people are like following their intuition and what that looks like.
Right. And if, you know, we used to hang out and you find yourself watching this video and we no longer hang out anymore, just know that there's no hard feelings, but your energy sucked. Or hell, maybe our energy sucked.
No, our energy don't suck.
I mean, we ain't always been evolved.
I'm always gonna talk myself up, honey. I am energy. No, I'm just playing. I won't say our energy sucks. I just think sometimes our energies don't vibe together.
No, I mean, I'll be honest and I'll be the first to say, you know, I ain't always been an evolved Aquarian. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me neither.
I have had to do a lot of shadow work, and maybe we can do some videos on that. Shadow work, but
I have to do the shadow work, but you know, I have to get rid of my fear of being afraid of the dog. You know?
Don't take her serious, y'all. This is how she is all day. Okay, with a straight face.
All right, so yeah, comment down below. Let us know. We want to hear from you. Don't forget, make sure you subscribe.
Yes.
And hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time we drop a video. And yeah, share this video, tell your friends, and let's keep going, y'all. I'm so excited. I love y'all. All right, y'all. See y'all later. Alligator at the wild crocodile.